Have you ever read the back of a lip gloss bottle and wondered what do all these words and ingredients even mean?
Well, me too. So I decided the best solution to this problem was to create my own natural-based lip oil and compare it to a popular store-bought lip oil, the e.l.f. Reviver Glow Lip Oil. And then I wanted to compare what each product does for the lip oil to see if it makes it stickier and why it does this from a molecular standpoint. I found out on a study that was done on 24 different store-bought lip oils that 75% of them contain traces of lead, and a lot of different store-bought lip oils contain traces of magnesium, titanium, and aluminum.
So I decided that the best way to approach this was to use a recipe. The recipe said that the best results would be produced with coconut oil, petroleum jelly, some food coloring, using spoons, pipettes, and funnels to mix everything together. And in this video, you can see that the color looks pretty spot on to the e.l.f. lip oil that I matched it to, but everything else was honestly a big flop. The texture is really hard to work with. The coconut oil almost solidified over time, and it was just not a good scene at all. Well, we tried right. No, I was not ready to give up yet, so I decided to redo the whole process and analyze what the last product lacked. So first off, I found out that the food coloring was super unsafe for the skin and it actually impacted the moisture barrier. As well, it was really thin and hard to work with, like I said, so I decided to fix that with the use of castor oil. In the end, this didn't actually work as much as I thought it would, and this is because
castor oil is mainly composed of ricinoleic acid molecules, which are big, oily molecules that struggle to connect or latch onto each other. These molecules have a certain viscosity, but they don't work together in a way that impacts or really thickens the lip oil into the way I wanted it to. To make the lip oil thicker, I would have had to use molecules like polymers, maybe waxes, which would actually latch on together, but castor oil molecules don't do that. This is why the castor oil didn't make as much of a difference in the consistency of the product as I thought it would. This is a way we can visualize it. See how the chains are very separated and the molecules don't latch onto each other? This is why the product kind of didn't work. We answered that question, but why does beetroot powder make the lip oil darker? The process of adding pure beetroot powder to lip oil causes the deep and red fuchsia color to come out. It's called betalains. And when it mixes with the oil, it spreads out unevenly, and it makes the color look a lot darker. These pigments absorb light, specifically green light, which is why to the human eye, the color of the lip oil looks way darker in this draft in comparison to the first one. As well, time can also affect the color. Even a small time period like a week can drastically change the color due to small chemical changes that can impact it, as well as different light sources hitting the bottle from different angles. Now that we've discovered what each ingredient does for the product, does it make it more emollient or sticky, and why it does this with examples of castor oil and beetroot powder from a molecular standpoint. Now let's dive deeper into the ethics of the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil and why my product is a lot more of an ethical option. Firstly, e.l.f. has many animal well-being claims, but in their animal testing policy, they haven't been detailed enough to confirm this, and it's not certain. As well, e.l.f.'s products are made in China, which is not considered the most ethical country out there for manufacturing practices. Finally, e.l.f. uses synthetic materials and ingredients, compared to my lip oil, which uses 100% nature-based ingredients. Yes, it is possible, but there are many limitations that I encountered while creating this product that just made it miss the mark in comparison to other store-bought alternatives out there. But it's really interesting to get into the mind of a cosmetics engineer and learn how the process of creating something with my hands really turned out. Feel free to check out my article on this process in the description. See you next time!